Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Darius Midi once again. Welcome back to another movie review, and this time it is going to be on Marriage Story. Now, Marriage Story is a Netflix movie directed by Noah Baumbach, and in this movie, Adam Driver plays a director who has a wife who is also an actress, played by Scarlett Johansson, and they're starting to get into a divorce, and their parents, they have a son. One of them wants to move to New York. One of them lives in LA, one of them is in New York, and when their marriage starts falling apart, basically what happens is, they try really hard to stay together as a family, but also going through this divorce, struggling, to keep this one kid in, like, sometimes he'll go with his mom, he'll go with his dad, it's basically like, it's it's a movie we can all relate to. I mean, for people, I mean, this is a movie I can relate to, like, seriously. Parents going through a divorce is a really hard thing. My parents are divorced, and it's been struggling a lot. Because when I was younger, I had to stay with my mom. I always stay with my mom. I go to my dad's on the weekends, which you see in videos sometimes. I do videos at my mom's house, and I live at my mom's house, and sometimes I live with my dad sometimes, and it's basically just like that. This movie's incredible, you guys. I loved every second of it. And that's a great thing because this movie is so powerful, okay? And this is a movie that involves Hollywood celebrities going through a divorce. And, it's not like, that's super dramatic. Oh, all these people are getting a divorce and controversy stuff. No, this is serious. Like, this is seriously dramatic. And when these two are on screen together, it's always nervous to see them get into a fight. And they do get into quite a bit of fights. They can get very emotional. Like, the poster of the movie seems like they're happy together, but I mean, they do seem happy together near the beginning of the film, but afterwards, because they're starting to go into a divorce, during the movie, they're not fully divorced yet. But they do cheat on each other. But, sometimes they can be for good reason. And, because they are going through a divorce and the divorce is going to happen. But, honestly, some of the best scenes in this movie are honestly between the relationship between the parents and their kid. He doesn't know how to read entirely, so his dad, teaches him how to read. Sometimes he teaches for himself. Some of the funniest moments is when he copies the swear words from his parents, and that's something we can all relate to as well. Also, Randy Newman's score is absolutely fantastic. While I was watching this movie, I was all like, huh, this music sounds familiar. As the credits rolled, I was like, Randy Newman. Randy Newman made the music, and that's something right there because he mostly works with Disney animated movies, particularly, Pixar, with Toy Story, Bug's Life, James and the Giant Peach, even though that wasn't a Pixar movie. But seeing him, make music for an R-rated film, a live-action R-rated film on Netflix, that is just he did a great job with the music. It's some of his best work yet. What also was really cool to see is Wallace Shawn is also in the movie, and he isn't in that many movies anymore, other than Toy Story 4, but, that's kind of expected. But, it's great to see him in this movie as a shorter role. He was funny in this movie. Sometimes the movie can be very funny, but for the most part, it is very powerful and very emotional, and all the actors do a fantastic job. This is one of the best acted films of the year, and that's saying a lot because there are so many movies that were well acted. I feel like acting in movies is starting to get better, except, when it's a really crappy movie. But, this is a movie I needed to see after seeing Cats last night. Just sitting down, kicking back, watching this movie, going through this journey between all these characters, and it's very powerful. It can be relatable, and all in all, it's a film that I think Noah Baumbach. I heard he's a very talented director. He's made some really good movies, and I want to watch more of his movies because this film was absolutely fantastic. He did a great job directing it. It's well edited. It has a fantastic score. It has a fantastic story, relatable characters, and likable characters as well. Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson give some of their best performances ever. I think I like this more than Adam Driver as Kylo Ren. I like him as Kylo Ren, but honestly, I feel like he was more likable in this movie. And that's kind of saying a lot because he's Kylo Ren. I mean, come on. But, I think Netflix is really knocking it out of the park with their movies. This is one of the best Netflix films, and yeah, this is one of the best Netflix movies I've ever seen, and I don't even watch that many Netflix movies. I mean, with The Irishman and this movie, they're really doing a great job here. And I've given so many movies this rating already, but screw it. I'm giving Marriage Story a 5 out of 5. Yes, another one. I think I'm going to have to make another top 20 because this has been such a good year for movies so far. I mean, it started off kind of rocky. Summertime, a little bit rocky, but near the end, still some crap, but some really damn good movies. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. All right. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.